We saw this coming and started to experience it about 12 years ago. We looked at heroin and said that's something that impacts somebody else. You know, a guy staggering, through the Lower East Side with a needle in his arm. It's not the perky cheerleader from Garden City. And in that denial, we gave heroin a running head start on our kids. Dr. Jeffrey Reynolds, I'm the Executive Director of the Long Island Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence. Obamacare basically says we need to treat substance abuse disorders like mental health conditions and like physical conditions. And we need to treat them in the same way. I don't think insurance companies do a great job of treating physical disorders, and so you wind up with the lowest common denominator here. But let's say we open the doors for 20% more people to get access to treatment, which would certainly be a step in the right direction. You'd have nowhere to put those 20% increase in folks. And so here on Long Island, it can take us several days to find a detox bed. Many treatment facilities, inpatient facilities, have waiting lists. That's after an insurance company is willing to admit somebody for inpatient treatment. Many of the outpatient treatment providers have waiting lists that span 5 weeks. There are fewer now than there were 2 years ago because increasingly they're nonprofit and closed down because they don't have funding. So at a time when we should be scaling up access to treatment, it's actually getting harder to access some of those treatment slots.